Are you looking for a sweet MTG Arena budget deck? Then look no further than One Turn Kill Goblins. Welcome to the Attic Mana Dad here. This is the channel where we play what's good in Magic, mostly on MTG Arena. And if you came for MTG Arena sweet budget decks, you've come to the right place. I try to put out one every 1 or 2 weeks, cool budget build, because I'm on a budget myself. I'm a dad who doesn't have infinite money to spend on wild cards and things. So, boy, do I have a deck for you today. Mono Red Goblins can kill in 1 turn. Hopefully, we're going to see it happen. This deck is based on a deck another content creator created, a guy named Mythic Mike. I'm going to link his deck in the description. He has a no rare version. So if you really want to build this with absolutely no rares, check out that link. This version has a few rares. You can modify it down, believe me. That's very powerful. Let's take a look at the deck. I'll put my deck list in the description. Stick around to the very end. I'll show you the real win rate of the deck, not just the games I was able to fit in the video. Okay, let's dig into this, shall we? Key card here, Cacophony Scamp. Happens to be a goblin. I noticed a lot of these things happen to be a goblin. Picnic Ruiner. You might be familiar with this one. It's a 2/2. If it has power 4 or greater, it's going to get double strike. We don't even care about the sorcery adventure stolen goodies side. There is a very remote chance that we make a treasure with Furnace Rains and we can cast this or the black side of Callous Sellsword. But this is really a mono red deck, okay? Don't be fooled by that. All right, Cacophony Scamp. What does it do? It's a 1/1. If it hits, we're going to get a chance to sacrifice it if we do proliferate. And whenever it dies, whether we sacrifice it then or if the opponent kills it, whatever, it's going to deal damage equal to its power to any target. So this is the easy, get this down turn 1, turn 2, pump it way up, get a big hit in, blow it up in opponent's face. That's a pretty fast way to win. Also, not seeing a lot of people running this, but we do have Exuberant Fuseling. To keep on the Goblins theme, it's an 0/1 and it's Trample, which is nice. It's actually going to come down as, it's not going to come down as a 1/1, I guess. Going to get a +1/+0 for each oil counter on it. We have a couple Free from Flesh, which is going to give +2/+2 and put 2 oil counters on a creature. That plus Fuseling is pretty nice. A +4/+4 for 1 mana instant speed. Pretty good. Kumano faces Kazakan. Great turn 1 play. Drop it. The next thing you play is going to be big. Get the Picnic Ruiner up to 3/3. That's probably good. Monstrous Rage, always a 4 of in these red decks right now in Standard. +2/+0. Gets a Monster Roll token, which is going to give it +1/+1 and Trample, and that's going to stick around. So, again, another great thing to pop on our creatures. So, Callous Sellsword. This is just 1 red mana. We're going to use the Burn Together thing. It's sorcery speed, mind you, so you can't do this as a combat trick or something. But if you can get in a big hit with the Picnic Ruiner, got it all pumped up, or, you got your Cacophony Scamp all pumped up, or even your Fuseling all pumped up, even the flipped Kumano faces Kazakan all pumped up, then sacrifice it, get that last little point, those last little points of reach, throw it at opponent's face, and close out the game. 4 of Antagonize, +4/+3 for 2 mana, not bad. Blazing Crescendo is +3/+1, plus we're going to get a card exiled off the top of our library, and we can play that card until the end of the next turn. Rare number 1 here. Goro, Disciple of Ryusei. It is a goblin, so I wanted to throw it in. A 2/2. Being able to give something haste for 1 red mana could be useful. It's a legendary. I only put in 1. You absolutely don't have to have it. I have found that this second mode, the 5 mana, create a 5/5 red dragon spirit creature token with flying. That's actually very doable. I mean, we're going to be modifying creatures with the monster roll. They're going to have counters, the Fuseling can get counters. So it's not entirely impossible that you are able to start making 5/5 red dragons, which is another good way to close out the game. Furnace Rains, this is a great top end. You might want to run more of these depending on what the meta is looking like at the time you're playing. Grab those Atraxas, grab the big creatures that they're putting down, the Atalis, whatever. They think they've stabilized behind a giant creature. You steal that creature, attack them with it, and that's, Bob's your uncle. Squee Dubious Monarch, another great aggro card. It's a 2/2 haste. It's going to start pumping out goblins. That's another just just to have some rares in here, just to see like how could you upgrade from the no rare version. We got Goro, we got Squee, we got Nahiri's Warcrafting also. 5 damage to target creature, planeswalker, or battle. So this is the Shieldred Killer, but it can also just hit one of their small creatures, and then you're going to exile a bunch of cards to just re-up, give you that little extra boost to get through the damage that you need. 22 lands total, 18 mountains. You could run 22 mountains, but if you want some rare lands to throw in that you might already have, one of Sukenzen, pretty standard in a red list. One of Cavern of Souls, because we're running goblins. This is our real goblin synergy here. Cavern of Souls. We can make our goblins uncounterable against those blue decks, which will really annoy them if we can pull that off. And then just 2 Mistress Foundries again. Not a goblin, but just a great way with the land thing. If they wipe the board, whatever, just get in those last couple points of damage. It's a 2/2. If we have enough mana, we can make the 2/2 and put a pump spell on it. And this deck, this is one of those decks where you need A plus B. You need the chocolate and the peanut butter. You need the creature and you need the pump spells to win. So that's what you want a mulligan for. I hear my littlest crying downstairs. So I'm going to wrap this up. We're at 838 subscribers right now, and it's still time to join the Elite First 1000. Thanks to everybody who has already joined. Deck list in the description. Stick around to the end for the win rate of the deck. I'm going to go see what's going on with my daughter, and then, well, you're just going to go straight into the gameplay. All right. Attempting a 1-turn kill with some Gabalinos up against Parma-Curly. Snap keep here. We got Kumano into Picnic Ruiner. Opponent's off to an even faster start with that Ginger Brute. And I like our chances if the Ginger Brute can survive. We got Antagonize and Blazing Crescendo. Get some big hits here. Picnic Ruiner. Will already be a 3/3. Opponent. Dreamroot Cascade. Looks like blue-green artifacts deck. Oh, this 3/4 is a big old wall to try and get through, but to actually... Should I Blazing Crescendo on the Picnic Ruiner is my question. Possibly, just to see what we flip. Cavern of Souls, you can't play it. Okay. Well, let's all attack. How you want to block, opponent? Alright, opponent, you gotta know I have a trick with the Etching of Kumano. Okay, they preserved their life total though. They Kitesail a Larcenist. To get that back, we gotta kill the Larcenist. Not necessarily an easy feat. Play Cavern of Souls. We'll name Goblin. And an attack. Guessing they don't block, in which case we'll just hold up playing Sukenzen as their turn. Be able to hit that Larcenist. Zoetic Glyph. Interesting, okay. They're coming in hot. I'm going to take the damage for now. Callous Sellsword. So maybe I should have said human or soldier. So I could play it. Play the Mishra's Foundry. So I can't... Well, I guess with the Picnic Ruiner Treasure, I could antagonize, throw whatever I antagonize. So, let's see. How much damage is that? One is almost completely tapped out. Okay. Flashed over pretty quick. Oh yeah. And then target creature, throw at your face. Thanks for the treasure, opponent. And adios. One turn kill. Almost.
If you poison us, do we not die?
Playing against Urotsukidoji! People are gonna get me. I don't speak Japanese. I probably just said something horrible. Like a 95% chance the average arena player has made their handle something offensive. Does that apply with the Japanese though? Maybe not. Okay. Okay. Opponent's on a similar plan, except this is the green-red version, which does require more rares. But it's a very, very good deck. We can just go with double scamp here. Let's see how they try to pump up the Picnic Ruiner. We probably just want to race. Okay, they got a Blazing Crescendo. They hit a mountain. Pretty good for them. So right now this doesn't have trample. Kind of inclined to just throw the Cacophony Scamp in front of it. Hit their other Scamp. But that's dangerous, I guess, because then their Scamp could kill my other Scamp. Alright, they don't seem to have another pump spell. They just got another Scamp or something to play with that red mana? No, they have nothing to play with that red mana. Dope. Do we Blazing Crescendo here try to hit... I think we do. No, we don't hit a land. Man, I could sacrifice this, hit them for another 5. Then we about have lethal. Not the Monstrous Rage, but... I won't. They're going to antagonize their Picnic Runner. Okay, well, they just have to get one more pump spell, and yeah, okay. They got the one-turn kill. Darn it. GG's. Up against Z-Striker 96. Z-Striker wasn't even born when Magic was invented, looks like. But guess who was? This guy. We go first. Okay, so this is one of those hands. It's kind of a risky keep.
There should be no risk management.
Just relying on Picnic Ruiner.
Study risk-taking, not risk management.
Risky business.
I'm going to actually... I'm going to risk passing the turn on them. So we can play Picnic Ruiner. Maybe we can protect it if they try to do a cut down. Get a Mishra's Foundry. That'll give us a second creature to work with. Okay, well, it does have blue. Liliana of the Veil. Okay. Picnic Ruiner is toast. And I think we might be toast. We don't have any threats.
Sacrifices must be made.
Liliana makes a sacrifice. I mean, I guess we can power up the Mishra's Foundry, go hit Liliana. Play an Exuberant Fuseling. But where there's one Liliana, there's usually two. Let's see. Cool, Dinosaur Swamp. Dinosaurs? Where's my dinosaurs animation?
I always wanted to be a dinosaur. I made my arms short, and I roamed the backyard, and I chased the neighborhood cats, and I growled, and I roared.
Bingo. Dino DNA.
The point is, don't lose your dinosaur.
Fuseling. Will they block? They don't bother. I guess let's Blazing Crescendo first. See what we hit. We hit a squee, which we cannot play this turn. Boy, we can make a very big, exuberant Fuseling. That Fuseling just got very exuberant. Hit you for 11. Did we miss a trick with Callous Sellsword? We might actually be able to just pump Callous Sellsword, throw it at him next turn. Let's see what they do. Don't draw any cards. Kaito can draw cards. Okay. We go to 4. So Kenzan, is this actually good for us? Let's see. So if we Monstrous Rage, I guess we could tap the Foundry for this. Yeah. All attack. Take that Goblin. Next to blockers. Maximum damage, we want to pump this guy. Uh-oh. I don't like how it's pausing all of a sudden. And then throw him at your face. What you think of that, Dimir Control? How you like your Planeswalkers now, boy? Okay, so how'd the deck do? 75% win rate, pretty good. Full disclosure, I did move over to the play queue. I'm short on time. I was losing to a bunch of control decks on the ranked queue in Platinum, and so I thought, maybe let's try the play queue. And so yeah, if you need wins, you need your weekly wins, your daily wins with this deck will do it. It's what it looks like here. Just 15 minutes to get 3 wins, go 3-1. And as you saw, you know, that this deck is powerful when it hits. It just goes and just try not to play against control decks that stabilize and flood out. I got so many flooded out games when I was on the ladder, but that's how it goes. That's how these games go. But you know, for a budget deck, this can work. I think we proved it. Thanks for joining me here in the attic. I've been Mana Dad, reminding you Magic is a game so fun, even dads can enjoy it. Adios.